All right, everybody. Welcome back to the PRPL Podcast. This is your host, Austin. Excited to be here tonight. As you see, I'm repping my Cubs attire. Chris Morrell, he is no longer on the team, hadn't been for a bit, but love the guy and still love the shirt. And my Cubs are rocking. We're in the wild card. Actually, we are in the deciding game 3. Currently, as we speak, I have my phone playing the game. Don't copyright us, MLB, for showing that.
Dad, what the hell is that about? He's not even focused. The guy's not even focused on the task at hand.
What he's telling you, don't worry, we got this one. We'll do it.
I'm going to be perfectly fine, but this is a playoff game. What am I to do? The show goes on. I'm here. That's all that matters.
That's kind of messed up. Is that messed up?
Well, the other part's messed up. Hey, I'm repping the Cubs like he's really repping them, and he's wearing a shirt where the guy doesn't even play on the team. Hey. I've got, I got Johnny Damon on my shirt. I'm a Red Sox fan, well, come on, Oz.
Yeah, Oz, look
at his face.
Oz, you probably should have kept that one to yourself. You probably should have kept that one to yourself. Dad, do we need to restart this so that Austin cannot do that?
Oh, my God. Look at Griffin. He's going to mess up the first 2 minutes.
I know. He's already done. Hey, Dad, what movie we watch this time around?
Guys, we are going to see Hocus Pocus from 1993. This is a Kenny Ortega movie, so looking forward to this one. This is one,
you a big
guys.
Kenny Ortega fan?
No, I'm not a big
High School Musical. High School Musical is pretty good, right?
I thought he did the musicals. The kids, I know my daughter really liked that High School Musical. Zac Efron was the guy for years,
Oh, for
so,
sure.
Yeah,
it still is.
With that, I'm pretty sure the writer was not digging the whole I cast a spell on you musical breakout in this one. But Kenny Ortega fought for it and kind of goes on to make the High School Musical. And the guy looking back on it, the writer David Kirshner said that it was, he's glad that it's in it now. But it was not initially going to be, or he didn't like it at least to begin.
Interesting. I did not know
and guys, we got 3 big stars. Of course, you got Bette Midler, you got Sarah Jessica Parker, and you got Kathy Najimy. So, how can you go wrong with it with a lineup like that? They're all stars in their own right. So, again, this was one that, I was talking with my daughter, and she's like, Dad, I don't remember. I don't think my kids remember anything, by the way. But Halloween, this was one that, again, I'm not the guy that goes, let's watch Friday the 13th. Let's watch Halloween. Let's watch it. I'm not that guy, okay? I like a Halloween movie where you can sit back. We'll talk about that in a little bit, what you like to drink when you're watching it. And just enjoy it with the kids. And this was an easy one that you didn't have to worry that, hey, this is going to scare the hell out of the kids or especially scare the hell out of me.
You got into some of those older films for a while, like the really retro, super old school werewolf movies.
If there's the werewolf, if there's Frankenstein, or a great one, guys, is Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. That's funny as hell, or anything Dracula. I love those old Dracula.
Little Van Helsing too. Do you remember Van Helsing?
Of course I like Van Helsing. You know that.
A lot of those older movies too they're not shit your pants scary.
Oh, not at all.
No, and that's what I want. I don't like that where you're you're looking under the bed and you're looking around your room before you go to sleep. That is not what this cat wants to do. So, and I guess smiling from ear to ear going, hey, wait till I tell you what movie I'm picking. So I get it, guys. I'm going to try. I promise you it'll be daylight.
Well, that's why you picked this one. That's why you picked this.
Absolutely. That's why I picked this one.
Well, there's a lot of that cult classic appeal, of course, with this movie too. And I'll say right off the bat, I had never seen this movie. My dad's going to say I'd never seen this movie ever.
I hadn't either. Not all the way through, at least. I had seen like very minimal of it. But yeah, I had a fun time watching it. I'm not going to go out and say, it's my favorite Halloween movie. It's obviously absurd, but that's another point. Much like Superman, incredibly horny movie.
Yeah. not as horny as Superman. Superman, man.
I
do it. I mean,
Sarah Jessica Parker's character never did not try to put her hands on like one of the male guys. Like it was
true. A lot of cleavage. You got to say that too. They're throwing it out. You're right.
Yabas. What do they say? Like
your Yabus, yeah. And he really loves them. He loves them. So that's a good point, Ost. That we're doing the real the Purple Podcast. We do the real work. We're the guys who come in there and we uncover the secrets. We can sniff it out. That's all I'm saying. Here on the Purple Podcast.
Like a hound dog.
We're peeling it back. What do you got to say about that, Pops?
Out there. Do I make you
Hey, Austin. Daddy, Austin, look at my dad. He's nervous as a little boy. He's going. Woo!
Like a little rat bastard, huh?
let me say
Get
this,
him some cheese, brother.
Yeah.
Mr. Cheddar.
Now, guys, I know you guys about Sarah Jessica, okay? And I've had movies, the movies where I've kind of picked on her as well. This movie, I think, call it what it is. I think Sarah Jessica Parker, I think she's very attractive in this movie. Oh, is that fair to say, boys?
Dad, that's all, or Austin, that's all he's got to say, man. Does he have anything else? Hey, Dad, you can go. You can go take a bathroom break now. I think we got your point. That was his Austin. God. That was his main note for this week. He wrote it down. He said, "SJP, man."
Those yabos, huh?
Gosh, damn.
There it is.
I don't even know if we can even get into this one. Here we are. It's 17th century Salem again. Another. I guess we could call this another Boston movie. Is that fair to say?
Is it Salem?
Isn't Salem in like Washington or something or Oregon?
No.
Let's see what this says.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Salem, Massachusetts. Griff's cooked. He cooked you.
Hey, again, Austin.
Wait a sec. Salem is the capital of Oregon. Salem's the capital of Oregon. I'll give myself that.
Austin, I spent a lot of money for this kid to be this stupid. That's bad.
I didn't know this podcast was a geography fucking lesson.
Hey, Austin, can I be the bigger man?
Try to be.
Listen to this. So, if anybody recalls, a couple of podcasts ago, I made fun of Austin. He used a word that I didn't think was a word. He used the word perplexity. If you look perplexity up online, it actually is a word. No bullshit. I was looking through my emails and I got sent something for this like drug or something called perplexity. I was like, are you kidding me? And I looked it up. It is a real word. Perplexion is also a noun for, I suppose, the adjective perplexing, but perplexity is a word. So I got to give you that one, Ost. I gotta acknowledge
Well, I think we knew. Yeah, I thought you. Yeah. Well, thanks, man. Thank you. I don't know if Austin, that was the one. I'll just write it though.
Yeah. Hey, take it, Austin. My God, he'll try to sting both our asses in this one. So it's what he does.
All right.
Kick
1993, guys. Yeah, this movie, like I said, it does make money in the end. What I saw, it was $28 million budget, but only made $53 million. And they compared that number to the Santa Claus movie that had just came out that year. And that one, similar kind of budget, 20 million, made like 200 million. The Santa Claus with what the hell is his
Tim
name?
Allen.
Tim Allen. Austin, I went in 1993. That movie was huge. I went with I took, you all know how my wife does not go to movies. She went to that movie with me. She was excited to see that one. That's how good it was.
That's
another thing coinciding with this movie. This movie comes out in July. Whole lot of discrepancy. Just kind of arguments going into why it was released in July. But released this is like a month after Jurassic Park that absolutely tore it up. So that had something to do with it. But also in that year, just kind of something of note, The Nightmare Before Christmas comes out. Another massive Halloween cult classic. And also, I don't think like Griff, me and you watched it recently. And I never been into it all too much, but I don't think I'd seen it enough to get a fair kind of take. And I would still stay out of it. It's not really my bag as much.
The bag. Here he is. He's back. We lost you
here
for a sec there. Okay. I think we're good now. We were just zoning out a little bit. I apologize.
Griffin, it could be interference from his Cubs game being played right now.
It really probably could be. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I did it on a different device purposefully, guys. Come on. Just give me some of that.
Hey, look, you got under his skin a little bit, didn't you?
Austin, you know what? I mean, since we're kicking you, are the Cubs winning right now?
Yeah, we're up 2-0. We didn't make the most of that inning, though. We had bases loaded with no outs.
Dad, he's paying attention to the damn ball game while he's doing this.
Am I not contributing right now? I feel like I'm doing all right.
Hey,
am I not?
You're doing great, Austin.
You're hitting on all cylinders. You're fine.
On all
Hit
cylinders, man. 93, we got the night. Well, Austin, I remember we watched The Nightmare Before Christmas back on Mary Street, and I could hardly stay awake. I was falling asleep the whole damn time, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I would agree. So we didn't take to that one too much, I don't think. And this was
Sorry if
another
that's
one
a controversial opinion, by the way, but.
Well, I think as saying that, we didn't really see this one too much. I had the thing on DVD and just never really watched it. It wasn't one of the ones. I like the Halloween towns that are kind of in a similar vein to this.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was thinking about that a lot watching this movie. I really was.
So some of those Disney Halloween movies are great, and this was just never one I got around to, and I still had a lot of fun with it. I had a couple times where I just fucking laughed out loud. I'm going to jump out here and go ahead and say, maybe my favorite scene was when Binks gets run over by the fucking bus.
He gets run over by a bus.
Speed bump. That guy's driving him up. Like, Binks, no. And you see his eyes.
Yeah, it was.
And then he inflates like a damn basketball. You're like, what the hell? I told you I can't die.
My jaw dropped when that happened.
It was like somebody was behind him with an air pump.
Well, it goes to the bus driver, speed bump. And Sarah Jessica Parker also right there horning out. She's just sitting on the bus driver. And that guy, did they try to give him some kind of, what was the children joke right there? Was that a little off-putting to you guys?
Oh. I didn't think that was that bad where she was like, "Oh, where are the children?" He said, give me a second. I can make it work." Talking about, I think we all know what. It looks like we're semi-clear, but you guys still have a little haze over you. Dad's clearing up a bit now. But I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Hey, you know what it is, don't you guys?
What's that?
It's Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, just might be that damn Hocus Pocus.
Baby. A spell's being put over you.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think we're clear enough now. We look aight.
Yeah. But let's pick up with Binks being ran over. And then the kids come out and are just distraught. And you're
God. Yeah, the little girls freaking
having
out.
Not seen it, I was like, what? And then, yes, he
did you actually think he was cooked, though? You knew he couldn't die. You knew the guy couldn't die.
I don't know. I guess I'm sure that I didn't. It was in belief to some degree, I would say. Man, I kind of believed it for a second. I thought he might have just been done.
I'm gonna try to grab my phone real quick and refresh this shit.
Okay. I say we just hop right into our favorite scenes.
Okay. Yeah. Hell, it's only 3 scenes that were any good in the whole movie. I mean, you call it what it is.
Well, welcome back, guys. We had some technical difficulties, but as we said before, the show goes on. I think we hop into our favorite characters, guys. Our favorite scenes. My bad.
Guys, the best scene of this movie is, did we all see Penny Marshall? Laverne from Laverne and Shirley. Penny Marshall. She was the director of what's the girls' baseball league, guys? Madonna.
Oh, a League of Their Own?
League of Their Own. Well, her brother, Gary Marshall, plays the devil. Did you all know that? And as soon as I saw him, Austin pointed out he was laughing about, the Binks thing. I was busted out laughing like, oh my God, Gary Marshall is the devil. And, in the beginning of the movie, the three witches they talk about, they worship the devil. Okay.
Cool.
Again, this is a Disney movie. So that's a little out there, that for Disney to have that kind of movie, which I thought kind of crazy. But he's the devil, and they keep calling him what?
Master.
And then he goes back to Laverne was like his wife, or Penny Marshall's his wife. I keep calling her Laverne. Goes back to Penny and saying, hey, they're calling me master. And she's looking like, again, kind of to your all's
I guess,
point.
Wait till you see what I'm going to call you.
Yeah.
So she says.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought that was one of the best scenes because they kind of you see all three of the witches' personalities.
You talking when he's just being a weird ass and like dancing with them and stuff? that was probably going to be my favorite scene too, to be honest.
Griffin, it was so damn awkward. It was a very awkward scene, I thought. But again, it was Gary Marshall and Penny Marshall, which they were, probably behind the scenes. They were helping direct this thing. So just thought I'd throw that tidbit out there. What did you have, Griffin? What was your favorite scene?
I mean, I don't think I'm saying anything really that revelatory here, but let's be honest. The little sister, actually, let me see what her dang name was in this thing.
Dani
kind of was the glue to this movie, if you're asking for my opinion. I thought that she kind of held things together. I loved her scenes. I think she, as a little girl, was a pretty fantastic actress. She kind of kicked ass in this movie, so a lot of the scenes where she was leading the charge, those are the ones I was most drawn to, the ones I enjoyed the most. I think I'm mostly thinking about where Max and Allison meet at Allison's parents' house, and little Dani's kind of standing there and, just being funny, making little comments. She talks about the Yabos and how, Max is all over it. And I just kind of love that she's making little deals with Max. Like, hey, if we're going to do this, then you're going to wear tights next year. That little stuff. But I thought she was great. I loved when they actually go to the witch's house and kind of see it as it's become this museum. And I thought that was fun.
Light the candle.
And they light the black flame candle.
Yeah, the virgin lights the candle.
Yeah, and she's like, my brother's a virgin and all this
the
funny
black
stuff.
Flame candle.
What happened?
Flaming dragon. What about Flaming Dragon? No, that was.
Does he say, okay, fuck face?
That's one of my favorite scenes for sure. I also liked some of the graveyard scenes. I thought those were fun. I really enjoyed when they bring old Billy out. Like, I thought Billy was a funny addition to everything. And you wanna get surprised, Dad? Listen to this. Do you know who plays Billy?
This ought to be good. I don't know.
The same dude who plays Abraham Sapien in Hellboy, the fish guy, the fish man. It's the same guy.
Oh, my God, Abe. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that actor's name is Doug Jones. Old Doug Jones. He kind of like, I was looking back and he's played a lot of kind of like maybe mythological creatures. I think he was Pan in Pan's Labyrinth, the 2006 film, which is a big freaking deal, like the Benicio del Toro. So this dude, he's been all over the board, but I thought some of his scenes in the graveyard were kind of fun, and those would probably be the ones that first come to my brain.
Not so bad.
What about
I already
you,
said
Ross?
my favorite one.
What guys, did you like the scene where the parents are at the dance and Max jumps up on the stage and he says, your kids are in danger. And they're still kind of dancing like, oh, they think this is part of the spoof. And then Winnie, Bette Midler she takes over and she starts singing, I put a spell on you. I mean, of course, and I know you guys know this, Bette Midler's, just an Academy Award singer. She's got a beautiful voice. So yeah. I thought that was an opportunity for the movie to really see just her chops, just how great, one, she's a great singer, and two, she's a pretty damn good actress too. So I thought that was to me, that was probably the biggest scene.
That's probably the most memorable scene that
I think so.
People I think people still watch the video of that on YouTube a lot. Like it gets a lot of views. Her singing that song. So that is probably the scene of the movie, if you'd have to say it. And it's a fun one. It really is. It's a whole lot of good energy in there, a Halloween party. And it's a good song.
Well,
too.
And I think the dad's kind of funny in that scene too, where he's Dracula and, he's like, I'm Dad Killer and the stupid stuff like that. And, the mom's got these tits that look all crazy and she's like,
horny movie, man.
I'm Madonna. By the way, I got to say it before it's too far away. I had to look it up because I knew I'd screw it up. It's Guillermo del Toro that directed Pan's Labyrinth, not Benicio. So to make me look like less of an asshole, I got to say that out loud. So,
well, thank God we'd have caught it. And Griffin, the mom in this movie, we were talking earlier, she was in The Great Outdoors, which, with John Candy. So, I mean, she's a cutie and and she was in this movie as well. So well done.
Right after that dance kind of hall and the party scene, that's when they go to the high school and get them in the kiln, which I thought was just hilarious.
I love that.
How brutal it is. Like the thought,
and they're dancing or after it. The kids are dancing they're so excited.
Yeah, way to go. Yeah, jovial as can be, and they just burnt them.
Oh gosh, Austin, I got to jump in. Okay, so how bad of an actor is our guy Max? How quickly did you realize he couldn't act to save his damn life?
Well, I quite immediately understood that Max was not a good character by any degree. Like you said, and you've already kind of gotten to it and why you said it, Dani being the glue guy. Dani's the best one of the three. It's a pretty lackluster core three. Like Allison is pretty and sweet and nice, but there's not a lot to her character, really.
Yeah. She does a hell of a lot better of a job than Max, though. Omri Katz. There's a reason we haven't seen him in too many other things, I gotta say. Yeah. And I'm sorry, man.
When he's in the graveyard at about the end of the movie and he's got that role where he, it's like, hey, I've got this dramatic role. Oh man, he looked bad.
I mean,
I kept thinking, oh my God, the boys are gonna thrash this guy. And guess what?
Well, what did I text you, Dad? What did I text? What did I text last night? When you said
that, I went, oh my God, he's so right.
That was probably 5 minutes into the movie. I was like, this guy might be the worst actor I've ever seen. I mean, literally, that little girl, Dani, she's literally the one holding it together, keeping the scenes afloat.
She carries the scenes when he's in it.
Well, and don't forget about Binks, the CGI cat. This guy can't hold a flame to a CGI cat.
Hey, I will say, though, for 93, that was probably pretty high gear, wouldn't you say?
Listen to this. This is actually the first time, apparently, in reading that they actually did CGI with a cat like that. Like CGI was pretty new. Before, I think they would literally draw it and make it move that way. So this was the first time they had ever done that with an animal. And yeah, I agree. It did.
Wow.
It looked fine enough.
I thought it looked fine.
Going into this movie, what you have to have is a low bar or just a different lens that you're judging it through. You're not getting anything that is, too exceptional. It's never going to be one of those for you, in my opinion. But it's Halloween time, and it was a fun one to watch. I laughed. I actually laughed at it. But yes, Max is not a good actor. He's actually a bad actor. But he's in a really famous movie that's gone on. They said actually, we talked about it briefly, Mike. They said not even till 2007, 2008 did it really take off. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
they started selling DVDs in '02, and it kind of built the foundation. And then when people were sharing it with their kids, it just kind of it's continued to grow. And that means it's good enough, kind of thing.
Austin,
it's an
again,
entertainment watch, and it's short, it's quick, it's
this was one of those movies that, again, you can go, hey guys, it's Halloween, and you can sit down with your children and you can watch this movie.
Yeah.
Again, now there's some underlying themes that you guys are pointing out that are suspect. I agree.
Suspect.
It's not even. It's very not subtle too. Like it is.
Again, a 9 and 10-year-old kid are not going to pick up on that. But
sure.
Again,
I think that's a lot of the joke.
Again, guys, a lot of the Disney movies were like that when we were kids. This reminds me
What's that
of
saying, though?
This reminds me of on Sundays, Disney would have a show on, like it was ABC or CBS, that they would have a quick, it would be like an hour show, and it'd be, so-and-so movie. And they would put it on. You could tell they slapped this movie together. And that's what this looked like to me. The cemetery, when you see the scenes, the ground looks like it's almost actually moving every time they stand on, when they're standing on it. Obviously a stage. They couldn't have put a whole lot of money into this. All the money went into the cat, apparently.
There's some charm in it, though, right? There is some charm, for sure.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
Well, it's a cult classic, and a lot of those movies, if they're a cult classic, they have to have some kind of charm to them.
Guys, just like Dani carried, just like you guys are pointing out, and I agree completely. Dani carries the movie for the kids. All right. I think Bette Midler does for the witches. She is great. Those buck teeth, that look on her face, the way she sings, just her accent in it.
I do enjoy all of the witches, though, for their own things. But she definitely was.
I didn't care for Mary.
That
face,
man, that's hard. Yeah, Najimy. Yeah.
Yeah. I was really not too into her character in it at all. Like, and Sarah Jessica Parker is fine too, but there were times where she maybe got a little annoying in her shtick. But it's absurd. That's what it is. It's just absurdity.
But guys, what was it? Austin, was it 2022 that they had a remake, or not a remake, but part 2?
They made it part 2. And
people really like this.
They latched on. And I don't fault anyone for that by any means. Like, I get it. I could see how this one could be really personal to you, and this could have been the one you latched to. I just didn't. And in viewing it, at this time where I don't have the rose-colored glasses, I don't have the nostalgia factor with this movie. I can kind of judge it a little more appropriately. And no, it's not great, but it's really charming. It has its fun, and I just love spooky season, so I can't hate on it too much, even though it's going to sound like I'm hating on it. I'm really not. I had a lot of fun.
And then again, guys, remember, this is 1993. What's that? 32 years?
Hey, let's revive a segment. Mike's Moment in Time, 1993.
Yeah.
What was happening?
Guys, I think we've done this 1993 before, but
we've done dates around it.
Yeah, I know we have. And again, I think
a lot of
I
94.
Said it then.
But you froze up then too.
No, I'm not freezing up. 1993, I moved back to Louisville. I started my job. I ended up meeting Griffin's mom. That 1993 was a great year for me. Probably the most memorable year for me because I've met the love of my life. How about that?
Very good, Mike. That's beautiful.
Hey, Griffin. That needs to be a reel, okay? That'll help me out with mom. So please,
that's a great
idea.
Love of God. I'll say this too.
I could use the help.
1993, the Smashing Pumpkins released Siamese Dream. Pretty cool album, if you ask me. Just so you know.
Well, ask Billy Corgan what it was like writing it. He's right here with us.
Hey, yeah, what was that like, old William Corgan? How was it, man? Old Zipper.
I'm not even going to respond.
Here's a question I have. We're talking about old Binks, the cat.
Yeah.
Were you guys kind of impressed by when they had the real cat, how it was staying around everybody as much as it was? Like, I don't know if that was trickery or what, but like It seemed like they had a
Obviously,
real
the
cat.
The trainer did a great job.
They had a pretty well-trained cat moving around that set.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt about that, boys.
Oh,
no
Banks.
doubt.
Let's do our favorite characters.
My favorite character is our girl for sure. I mean,
Dani, you're taking her?
Dani, she's got to be. I mean, like I said, she was funny. She had range. You know, she would get into, you know, she just was full spectrum. She was someone that I was kind of like, okay, kind of a breath of fresh air with a lot of the ridiculousness, truthfully.
I like when she says to Max, at least you would have died like a man. You know, she's more the grown up than Max. He is such a little twerp in this. Like he was too hammed up. That character was overdone.
No. Dani kept it together for me. I liked Winifred as well. I mean, she was fun, and you know, she just undeniable talent, absolutely. But I also do like Banks. I think Banks is a funny little dude and says some funny stuff, but definitely would have to go with Dani just because, again, like you could kind of rely on her to keep it together when Max was, you know, just really kind of shitting his pants in a few of those scenes.
Max is not pulling Allison either. He has not risen her up. No shot.
No. There's no way in the world, man. The way this really goes in real life, and for one thing, you know, I will give Max some credit. At the beginning of the movie, he drops his phone number to Allison like that. You know, respect. That one jock guy stands up and says, "In your dreams," and I think that's how that would have ended. I don't think there'd have been anything else. Hey, something else I'll say about this movie, and this kind of plays into themes, but all of the phrases and just really like dated kind of, it was just the phrasing of everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just like, oh, take a hike and all that silly stuff. It kind of cracked me up. It was so hammed up, like all of the phrasing. It's like, I can't, it was before my time to be honest with you, but like a lot of it was just funny to me kind of hearing, you know, the way they were insulting each other. It was so tame. And again, like, exactly, take a hike, and I can't think of any of the other ones, but they're just funny things. Yeah, kick rocks, go fix your face, like dumb stuff like that. It was funny. Get lost,
guys. Again, this is
go eat shit and dies.
None of that.
This is a Disney movie, guys. I've got to throw a couple characters in here. Now, you're asking for my favorite. These are not my favorite, but God, they're just so stupid. How about Jay and Ernie? I'm sorry, Ice. What an asshole. This Ernie, the whole time I went, and it goes back to what Griffin's alluding to about, you know, just the 90s and
let's have a butt.
I wrote that down. Let's have a butt. And it's just this, and guys, again, that's during Vanilla Ice. Those, you know, fake ass Vanilla Ice is what they're doing. And Ernie was, you know, I think we talk about Max, how bad he was. Guys, you got to throw Ernie in the same pot. Ernie was bad, man. I thought at least the Jay character, you know, he looked like Spicoli he looked like a Spicoli to me, a Sean Penn character. I at least got a laugh out of him. The other kid, I didn't get that. I don't even know why that kid was in the movie. I mean,
I like how Max just leaves him locked up in the cage. And takes his shoes.
He just took it. That was funny.
Sorry,
he
bro.
Just took his shoes. Hey, sorry about your luck there. Ice.
Another thing I mentioned last night. Old Tobias Jelinek. Who is this guy? Jay? We literally just saw him in Stranger Things. I couldn't believe it. Like, it shocked me that happened. Did you notice that, Austin?
What the hell's he in? Where's he at?
He's one of the guys with the damn lab, with Hawkins' lab. He's one of the guys who was like, tell us what you know. Tell us what you know. And that's when
Griffin,
Hopper
does he
goes,
have the same hair?
No, he doesn't have the same hair, but he's got that same ugly mug. I'll tell you what.
Griffin,
Them
what
eyes.
season? Is it season 1 or season 2, son?
I think it's season 1. He's got that big old grill, that big old mouth he's got, man. Old Jelinek, man. No, I noticed him immediately. I was like, I've seen that motherfucker. I've seen him. Oh, my gosh.
Guys, my favorite character was Winnie. I said that earlier. I think Bette Midler, again, without her in this movie, that's
a good pick.
It is it's an absolute flop without her. I think, again, her singing, she gives that little part where, as when I'm sitting with the kids and I'm watching this, and Griffin, you did watch this movie, and they are like, oh my gosh, she's the bad witch. It's that little bit of, oh, she's bad. We're a little scared. That she's the only one that ever gives you anything of any fright if you're a kid in this movie.
Yeah, I read that maybe the movie doesn't even get made if she doesn't sign on. So
right.
You make a good point there. Yeah. My favorite character is old Binksy. Binksy the cat.
Binksy the boy.
Binks.
Even though I do have a gripe with Binks,
Oh no, not Binks.
Binks has 300 years to protect this super obscure curse and happenings that have to occur. He can speak. He's a cat that speaks. And, he probably lets Max light that candle, a little too easily. Didn't try too hard, did he? He jumps on his back, but that's all he had. I get it. He's 300 years old. He's a cat that speaks. He's an old mangy cat. He's a cat that speaks and just lets this candle get burned. But I guess they had to come back for him.
Yeah, but he won it. I've been waiting a long time for a virgin to be this dumb and to do this. So didn't he say that? He did say that, right?
Well, at the very end, when he's reunited with his sister, he's like, "What?" She's like, "What took so long?" It's like, I had to wait 300 years for a virgin to light a candle.
Oh, God. Here, how about this? What about a gripe I have for not seeing your sister and talking all this smack about liking her so much? When he sees her, he doesn't run to her. He kind of, I don't even know if they like touch hands or anything. He just kind of, hey. It was a little tame, wouldn't you say? I thought there was going to be like a run and like a crazy moment. I thought we were going to get some real emotion.
Some type of embrace. I had that as a note too. I thought that was odd.
Yeah.
There was no, oh, this is my little baby sister. It was like, hey, what's up? Sorry, I've been caught up for 300 years. I've been a friggin' cat,
Go back, man. I just love when he got fucking ran over by that bus, man. Oh my God.
Also, the best parts when there was like, it was like they were pumping him up with. That was bad.
I've been a friggin' cat.
It's been Peter Pettigrew for fucking 300 years.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I got this little note. I got to get it out before we're out of here. Max is a Halloweenie.
Hey, man. Another gripe I have. Those damn gravestones are way, way too defined and brand spanking new looking to be 300 years old. What do you think?
Griffin, those things, they look like they were made out of styrofoam. This goes back to why I'm saying about this, the Sunday Disney movie of the week. It just looks slapped together. The budget had to be, let's get Bette Midler in this movie, and if we get Bette Midler, we'll pay all the money.
Hey, and that damn cat.
Yeah,
and that CGI cat. Yeah.
That was it.
That's what it all comes down to.
God, that's awesome.
I know they fucking probably charged Max to be in this one.
Oh, he's probably in Ortega somewhere along the line. He had to be. Guys, what did you all think on the theme of this movie?
Themes.
What is there? I mean, is there a theme of this movie?
I mean, I think you gotta go spooky season. It's super 90s again, like all of the catchphrases that's what really stuck out to me. It was just all the phrasing and the silliness, and it's got that kind of tameness and that kind of little bounce of a Disney film, but it does make it fun and it's really familiar too. So, I mean, I think you got just Halloween, you got a little bit of that sibling relationship, a little bit of the adolescent love. And
that's at the heart of it all, is the brother-sister relationship.
Yeah. Well, and there's that crush aspect too, like between Max and Allison, but you're right, because you got that between Binks and his sister, and then Max and Dani, so absolutely.
Yeah. Griffin, I had Black Magic. I threw in Black Cat. I couldn't resist. Immortality. Okay. You know, I mean, that's what they were wanting out of this. So, anything to add on that, Austin?
Yeah, I got a few of them. I got Theatrics. I got Salem.
Nice.
Just a nice little. That's very spooky. Fall. Hapless Father. Kind of like Ted in Stranger Things, to get that one in there.
Lost Ball and Highway.
That's a little forced there, I think.
He's a hapless father, just the goof. Oh, I think he's just protesting something. He's got his sneakers stolen.
That was funny. I like that. That's funny. Another thing I thought was funny and cute was when they're at that dance and they say, "Oh, the witches," and you see Winnie go, one of those little things. I thought that was really funny in the moment. That actually made me laugh in the moment. Just that.
She had some great scenes, no doubt.
Oh yeah. I also have the rich people's houses on Halloween as a concept. That's a fun one.
Nice.
Just a thought. Let's go to the rich kids. We just saw it, but we'll
trick or treating
season 2.
Trick or treating.
Trick or treating. Yeah, that's a good one. Horny, virgins, full moon, brother, sister,
cleavage,
and Yobas, Fratellis, the Fratellis Camp Green Lake type trio. You know, with the one we got them again, the villains with 2 hapless ones or 2 jackasses, but they're all jackasses, to be honest, to a degree, right?
Yeah,
but that's all of them. Let's get into the important ones, guys.
Yeah, let's do the important one.
Without further ado,
come on, Griffin. Griffin, we're counting on you.
Nick Cage. Who the hell is he, Griff?
Would he be better in this movie?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This movie's way... I got 2 options. This movie's way freaking better with Nick Cage. Okay. I mean, there are multiple
Let's see if I'm on the same page.
So, let's start it this way. Nick Cage as Jay. I think he could be a fun Jay. Get him looking all crazy. Get his bug eyes going out. He's getting all those weird faces, you know. He could be a pretty good Jay, I think. I think where you'd really get into the comedy, if you're going to really, truly utilize Nick Cage, you make Nick Cage freaking Banksy. Nick Cage is Banks. You get that Nick Cage. Yeah, you get Nick Cage talking. Banks. Is that little cat. You make that cat just a little bit more ornery, and you could have a great time with Nick Cage being that cat. I promise you. Yeah.
Griff, my thoughts on Nick Cage for this. Now, again, you know, you all threw it out there. You know, it's a little horny movie. But could you imagine Nick Cage as the devil playing that Gary Marshall role? I think they would have had to made that role bigger with Nick Cage. I mean, again, and I say, you know, I go back and I listen to our podcast, and every week I say this, and I'm sorry that I keep doing it, but one of my favorite movies is Face Off. And when he does those eyes of his, and then he does that with his head, I can't get that out of my brain, guys. I just think of that, put that crazy bastard in this movie, and voila, we have a movie. We have, you know what? We got something now. You know, not only do we have Bette Midler, we've got Nick Cage. We've got a great movie. Austin, top that, young man.
I really believe in your pitch, Mike. I loved it. Well done. Very good. But you do not stand a chance with my pick here.
Oh, no. What's he got?
I'm ready. I was worried you guys were going to get it. You didn't get it.
Here we go.
I like Thackeray Binks. I really love the idea. That's where my mind initially thought. But then I thought, let's keep the ball rolling. Let's keep them spinning and churning. And what I devised was something only magic could present us with.
He's going to say the dad.
What a fucker. Nick Cage is Sarah Anderson. He's one of the witches. He's dressed up as a lady with tits. And he's feeling up on all the guys. Nick Cage is Sarah Jessica Parker. That is who Nick Cage is. And there's no other answer.
Oh. Austin, I didn't think you could do it, but I think you did it. There it is.
Oh,
boom.
God.
I knew I had. That was like walking into a poker game with fucking a royal flush. You know, you had no shot. I was all in. I put all my chips in on that one.
Griffin, I think cue the music. I think this episode's over. Cue it. Yeah. After that, I mean that. Oh, jeez, drop the mic. That is awesome, Austin.
Well done.
Well done. My God. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
That is fantastic.
Well done.
We missed a couple on our way. Let's Six Man and Sad Sack of the movie.
Oh, Austin, I'm about to watch Binks get run over. that little CGI face goes.
Okay. So with that being said, Binks is
him.
One of my sad sacks.
Sorry,
certainly.
Binks.
Oh,
but I also got Billy the zombie. He's one hell of a sad sack.
Oh,
yeah, he
Billy's
gets his damn head knocked
sad
off.
Sack.
Yeah, his
Poor
mouth
Billy
is sewn
gets his
shut.
head knocked off.
He's a sad sack, but I mean, I think Max is the saddest sack of them all. Let's be honest. Max, that's one sad sack, man.
Oh,
yeah, you know, as soon as something else comes up, Allison she's going the other way. She's not staying with that.
He doesn't have a chance.
I think Allison was under the spell that night. I think that's the only reason he was getting any of that. She was not in her right mind. What was the song?
I put a spell on you. It worked on her.
It worked on her.
I don't disagree. Disagree. 6 Man, Austin, to answer your question.
It's a tough one. It's probably the devil for you, right?
I said this to Griffin. I think it's Dani. I think Dani's the 6th man.
Dani's a main character, you goofball.
But
Dad, what is wrong with you? She's a main character. That's crazy. That's insane.
She's not the main character in this. The main character are the 3
But is
witches.
she a starter? Is she on the floor? Your main 5.
Austin.
You know what? Good
Austin,
point.
What does this guy think? Austin,
She's got to be the
Dad,
power forward out
Dad,
of the group. Yeah.
Austin,
I'm sorry.
Austin, what are you drinking tonight? Let's switch topics. What are you drinking tonight? Oh my!
I'm drinking a Trebbiano. It's from Puglia. It is an Italian wine. It is incredibly citrusy, incredibly acidic. It's got some saltiness to it. It's really a terrible pairing for the movie if we want to hop into our coffee or wine choice for the movie. And I'll start. This movie is a wine movie, and it just coincides with Halloween and what I would think of the time, fall. And I think it's got to be a full-bodied red as well. You're looking for something
You need something gimmicky too, like you're drinking some blood or something. You know what I mean? You gotta have fun with it, don't you? You know.
I'll have red teeth by the end of the night for sure. It would work with a costume. I could be a vampire and just drink my red wine all night, and it'll be my costume.
Awesome. Oh, that's a great idea. I might do that. I've been trying to think of what I want to wear this year. Maybe I just go vampire and drink some wine all night. That could be fun, Austin.
Yeah, you could do something like a Tempranillo or something. Maybe go Spanish with this one.
Austin, it's funny you say that. I was thinking Rioja. And that's the same grape, is it not?
That's the grape.
I was literally thinking that. Yeah. That's a sign right there, Dad. What do you think? Dad, we'll sub you back in after you shit your pants. We'll sub you back in.
Yeah.
Well, apparently I already
this episode's brought to you by Depend. Men's diapers.
It's not that bad yet. Guys, sorry about the 6 Man to upset you all. My God. You can, Austin, honestly, Griffin pounces I said something about Morgan Freeman's voice. Oh, there he is again. He can't wait for me to say the sixth.
That was such a bad
Mike,
call.
you guys yapped for about 5 minutes on me to start this episode. It's just
hey, Austin, it is what it is, guys. I was drinking bourbon. I'm sorry, it's gone. I agree. Getting into what are you drinking? You drinking coffee? You drink. You couldn't drink coffee during this. This is definitely a wine movie. I think you guys nailed it. I think a red wine, guys. Speaking of that, we got to get together. We've got to sip on a little wine. It's the season, so we need to get together, pour us a red, and enjoy one. How about that?
Hey, Austin,
what's that saying you have, Griff? First I ever heard of that.
First ever heard of that?
First I heard of that.
It's Come Over October, our girl. That's her whole thing. Karen McNeil's thing. It's Come Over October. You're right. We got to do it. We're in October.
Yeah.
And I'll add this. This is a wine drinking movie. You want to be drinking a red. Like I said, I'll stick with Rioja. I think that sounds great. A little sleeker. But I think at the same time, this is a sipper of a movie. I don't think you're not pounding it. You're sipping a little bit, just having some fun. And this is one where you want that warm, you want that classic warm body feeling that you get when you're drinking a really great wine with your friends.
Griffin, I think you drink it real fast and you drink a lot more during this movie. And I think it would really be funny.
I was about to say this. I don't know about, I feel like being housewife drunk would be pretty fun too.
Right there. Maybe you may. Austin, can you give us the commercial again? Depends. I think Griffin
just. The Purple Podcast is brought to you by Depends. So when you shit, you don't have to throw a fit.
There it is, Griffin. If you need to get up and leave, I think you just did. Golly.
Hey, something funny when they're at the devil's house. He's got a sign up that says a rotten dog lives here. And of course, they do really have a dog, but I think they're talking about that old geezer with the damn devil horns on. Yeah, he's having a great time. He
is a rotten dog. Aren't you broads a little too old to be trick or treat?
Rotten dog. God, that's
so what do we have next, G? It's your pick.
Yeah, what are we doing, G?
Guys, we are going to go with the classic. I think it's 2008, if I'm not mistaken. Could be 2009. I'll look real quick, but it's Coraline. It is 2009. Coraline. We grew up watching that movie. Austin and I did, and we'll talk about it next week, of course. But I know it's a little tame still. We got the real heavy hitters coming toward the end of the month. I promise you. We're keeping it easy, but it is a great movie, and it's also going to be the first animated film that we get to review here on the Purple Podcast. So I'm really excited for it.
I agree. That's going to be a really fun one. Coraline is another that, I'm excited to see what the box office numbers. I wonder how that one went because I feel like it for sure picked up steam down the road, and people have kind of that maybe cult-like association with it in terms of the following. It's maybe not everyone's bag, but I think a lot of people really like this one. So, including us, I would say. I really like this
one. I think it surprised us with how much we liked it.
Sure. Yeah, no doubt. Who am I here?
Oh, gosh, you're that dad. That dad with that weird neck.
Yeah, like probably a giant Adam's apple if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah. Say your goodbyes, guys. Let's get on out of here. This was a fun one, though. Had a whole lot of fun.
This was fun. I think, you never know what you're getting walking into one of these. Technical difficulties be damned. We're having a great time. We're having fun. This was some of the hardest laughing I've had during one of these in a minute, so I've enjoyed it quite a lot, boys. But Purple Podcast, we just keep going up. You already know it. It's already happening. You can't deny it. Every week, we're getting better at this, and we're having more and more fun. So say what you want. Love to be here, guys. I'm glad we're doing it and having a great time.
Austin, let me say this. I've had a lot of friends reach out to me. We've had several that have made comments about our podcast, that, what they like, what they would like for us to improve. And guys, that's what it's all about. I really appreciate that from my friends that reach out and say, hey, we like this. I've had several ask me about movies. They've asked me what was coming up next. I told them Hocus Pocus. They're like, oh my goodness, we watched that with our kids. We talked about Shawshank. We talked about, all the Departed. I had so many.
And the Stranger Things is coming out now.
Austin, I was going to wrap up with
Damn.
guys. I've said this now 3 weeks in a row. This Stranger Things, for those listening, if you have not watched Stranger Things, this is coming from an old head, as the kids like to call me. Guys, it's a great series. I mean, I could not have picked a better one. Austin, you've knocked it out of the park. Guys, it is good. It is really good. It is not a kid series. Please listen to, we do Sunday, right, Austin? We send, I'm sorry.
When we'll record it, but it'll come out on Wednesdays. Guys.
It'll come out,
this
sorry.
one,
It comes
this
out on
is
Wednesday.
out on Sunday. So if you're watching it on Sunday, happy Sunday to you.
Absolutely.
Next Sunday.
But guys, I'm going to say this. This Stranger is awesome. Please listen in. I'm more excited about that than some of the movies we've done. And I love the movies. So hats off again, Austin. I think you absolutely nailed it with Stranger Things. I just finished episode 5 of season 2. Man, it is. I'm just going to say it. It's kick-ass. If you haven't seen it, please get out there and watch it, guys.
Well, there it is, guys. If you've listened to the end of the episode, or you're here with us still, thank you very much. We appreciate it always. And if you're still here, if you wouldn't mind, send it on out. Give us a like, give us a comment, give us a share, give us a rating where if you're listening, something like that. We really would be appreciated. If we suck, tell us. If we don't, let us know. But we'll be here anyways, regardless, keeping on trucking, keeping on doing well, living our best. Happy spooky season. More to come. Bye-bye.
And we froze.
Yeah.
Hey, we're frozen. There we go. Now it's
Do it
clicked
again.
over. You switched on, babe. Give me one, Oz.
I'll make you Randy, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. That's so dumb.